Brilliant Light Ministries. Hey, got a tomb and the cross behind me up here on Davidson, the highest peak in San Francisco. Today I'm not really campaigning, I just came to visit this cross. The cross is such a wonderful symbol. What this cross symbolizes is, it's popular to say the Matrix, the 3D, the rabbit hole, the illusion. But it's the Wizard of Oz analogy of just a little man behind the curtain that's responsible for everything. You know, there's all these clever, cute ways of saying, a truth, but what is missing in the argument or the discussion or the analysis of this reality we're in is there's only one way out of the Matrix, and that's the cross, baby. It hurts to let go of sex. It hurts to let go of family and friends and status and all the egotistical gravity that holds us down like a snake on the ground. To float high, you got to be released from the ego constraints. And there's only one way through that. To do that is suffering. There are those that with wisdom and discipline can sidestep suffering. But for the most of us, suffering is the way to heaven. Meaning the suffering of letting go. Not suffering because God wants you to suffer. But just our own attachment to our own attachment to status. Our own attachment to earthly pleasures. That takes a degree of suffering. Also karma. There's also karma that you have to work through. But what's cool about it is that if you're able to unattach from the world, karma consequences become very minimal, because the earth can only do to you what it's within its power to do. Karma can only do to you what it can do to you through earthly means. So if you released all attachment to the earth, then whatever it takes from you is really not that big of a deal. Whatever it does to you is not really that big of a deal. Your heart, your mind, your everything is in heaven, in the hands of God. So you've taken the gravity off of everything on this earth. So karma doesn't really have that big of a, effect. You go through what you have to go through. It is what it is, But you're still smiling and lighthearted because you're going to heaven. Because you've already, transcended. You see what I'm saying? Now, how best to be released from the world, from the ego, from the egotistical attachments? There's only one way I know of, and that's presence meditation. Meaning, like, the past is gone, the future is gone, and you're staying present, and you're bringing all attachments and all pains and all suffering into the meditation of presence. Be still and know that I am. And then it evaporates that way. It's kind of a cleansing process. Meditation is the only way. The Bible is the most wonderful book as far as confronting evil and identifying evil and seeing the circumstance of evil but what Jesus was doing on Mount Tabor, he was meditating, and then he was going down in the afternoon lecturing in the synagogues. Meditation. That's how you transcend it transcend the world. All right, y'all. You're going to need it too. Because that's what the times of tribulations is all about. Is that the suffering is going to get so much you're going to have no choice. Either die unresolving the earth, or transcending it and just still being joyful. And that's the key. All right.